Hello, my little mangoes, and welcome back to another episode of the fanfic. In my previous post, a little bit of sadness was spread, and thank you guys for all the lovely comments. They're so sweet, and they're so nice, and I really appreciate it. But we're gonna try to stay in a happy mood right now because we are finally ending our season 3 and heading right into season 4. And I'm so excited to get into season 4 because I have a lot of stuff planned. So, let's do this. This is going to hurt a lot. My poor voice. I'm not going to be screaming in this video, even if the guys are yelling or something. I'm not going to be yelling in this video because I have an injured person next door. My phone, bye, why? My phone beeped. And now my phone caught that I'm recording. Anyways, I have a family member who is currently not feeling their best. It's not the pandemic thing, don't worry, it's not that. It's something completely different, but they're not feeling their top 100%, so I would prefer not to yell and disrupt their slumber, so I'm gonna try to keep this one a little quiet, so I'll be talking only in normal voice. This is my normal voice, so this will be a normal voiced video. With that said, let's just head right in. Also, again, thank you guys for all the lovely comments, and I'm about to hit 1,000 subscribers! It's gonna be awesome. Finally go get a live stream. It's so cool. Alright, so enough with this, and let's just head right into the video before I embarrass myself even more. When we got there, Izuku had dodged 2 times while Katsuki came after him. Katsuki looked at him. Angry. Clearly. While dodging 1 time, Izuku accidentally had hit Katsuki. Katsuki backed up as Izuku went to go see if he could help him. Katsuki smacked his hand away. They had been talking, but me and All Might were still not close enough to hear what they were saying. Eventually, though, we got closer and we could hear what Katsuki was trying to say. Katsuki then started yelling, "Attack me! Why won't you fight back?" I'm not using my Katsuki impression, and I don't know why. Hold on. Attack me! Fight back! Why won't you fight back? Why were we always chasing over someone who's so far behind us? God damn it. Why? You excelled so freaking far from being so far behind me and became the #1 hero's stupid sidekick. And what did I do? Wyan tried to excel too. God! Wyan, while we were kidnapped, tried everything in her goddamn power to get us out. She tried everything. She did her hardest. She tried her best. If it weren't for her, all of us would be stuck and... Frick! I just stood there and watched. I couldn't do anything. God damn it. And then I caused, because I wasn't able to do jack crap, All Might ended up losing his power because of us. Because of me. Fuck, if I was only stronger, then maybe we could have got out there faster and that would still be a #1 hero. Damn it! All Might hasn't said anything because he knows it's my fault. And Ryan, she keeps blaming herself even though it's me. She tried everything to get us out of there. She fought, kicked, and never gave in. I sat there. God damn it. It's my freaking fault. And No one wants to damn talk about the fact that it was me. But everyone has to freaking know. I can't get it out of my goddamn head. It's like it's constantly going on freaking loop. And I don't know how to freaking shut it off. What the frick am I supposed to do? From hearing those words, back in Wine's point of view, sorry. From hearing those words, I instantly tried to jump in, but All Might stopped me. He shook his head. It was just like that first training match. They were venting towards each other, and I couldn't do anything but stand and watch. I wanted to help. Izuku started to charge in. This was for the best. Fighting is the one way Katsuki really knows how to vent. Which is why pardon me, that whole idea with the exercise, where it came from. Training, fighting, although it doesn't seem ideal, it can really help Katsuki clear his head. This was for the best. For once I actually agreed with All Might when it comes to this. I just really didn't want to see them get hurt. The fight began. Izuku then started talking to Katsuki about how he won't be a punching bag anymore and stuff like that. Is that really necessary right now, of all times? Really? Really? That's not how I would have phrased it, but hey, that's my brother for you. Though only Izuku can help him in this right now. If I jumped in, it probably wouldn't be for the best. Katsuki needs a fight. And to fight someone he's had this argument with for so long. It's weird. We get along so well when it's the three of us. Somewhat. Yeah, they still have their little tweaks and quirks about them, but that's what makes us human. If we were never captured, then... I looked down at the ground. All Might squeezed my shoulder. He gave me a reassuring look and looked back at the fight. Right, I can't think like that right now. That's the whole reason we're in this mess. Right now, we have to put the past behind us and focus on the present. I looked back at the fight at hand. This is going to get intense. They gave each other an intense glare, basically signaling what's about to come. Should we grab onto something so that we don't go flying off or anything? Possibly. They kept staring at each other. Suddenly, Katsuki took the first initial move to attack. For some reason, while watching Katsuki's attack, it looks so pretty to me. Elegant, even. Even if he was pissed off. The way he moved, I don't know, I kind of admired it. Though that quickly changed when Izuku went straight into a rail and made a dent in it. Soon, both of them were in the dents, and then they were all over the place. Watching them get injured quickly snapped my head out of the amazement of seeing both of their quirks in action. I heard, as I was starting to panic, All Might mumbled something. If they work together, imagine how those powers would be. Huh? I looked back. He was right. If these powers had mixed together, both of them, it would form something kind of like a wonder duo. They would be amazing. Unstoppable, even. But we're talking about Uku and Katsuki here. Suddenly, Katsuki said something about you being better than me, and you thinking you're better than me, and you better think again. What? You do realize Izuku, admired you almost as much as All Might, right? Apparently, Izuku was thinking the same thing as he blurted it out as well. Izuku was basically explaining his admiration, I guess? These two are really weird. Made me feel left out. I remember reading every single one of Izuku's hero analysis and diaries. Uku, when it came to Katsuki, we always helped each other for it. The both of us always wrote together for when it came to Katsuki's work. We both admired him so much. For how strong-headed, strong in general, for everything about him. He was such a powerful-minded, physical, mental, every form of way person. He was just so strong in every way. The only thing he lacked was, a tone down on pride. My goodness, that guy could really get pride into the head. But when you really think about it all in all, he's a really amazing guy. No matter how much we hate to admit it. After that, the fight began again. Izuku starting this time, with a gigantic kick. Katsuki defended, but it pushed him back, and left kind of a mark on his arm. Hope no permanent scars end up in this one. Katsuki was smiling. Holy crap. Suddenly everything was either A, looking to be electrified, and suddenly Izuku did a ballerina move. He twirled around and then lifted his leg, while Katsuki made a gigantic explosion. I didn't know whether to be impressed of the footwork, arm work, or any type of work, or just really concerned. Katsuki looked to barely dodge his last attack, with the exception of the explosion. Izuku charged back at him. Izuku's been through so many fights, but so has Katsuki. They're very equally matched. I can't believe I'm allowing this to happen. But Katsuki needs this. And in a little way, so does Izuku. Now I understand why All Might didn't stop the fight the last time. When I grabbed the mic. Both of them charged at each other, looking about to do a final move. Izuku suddenly brought his fist. That's a shocker. He hasn't used his fist in a long time. And he used the one that he has major injuries on. Of course he does. Why would he listen to you? He never does. Katsuki's face was starting to fold. Which made me really worried. I wanted Katsuki to still have a face by the end of this. Katsuki, while being punched, moved Izuku around and exploded him to the ground. Suddenly, Izuku was pinned on the floor, and Katsuki was on top. Without making a joke, I get out of my hiding spot. And so does All Might. I look at All Might for permission as he nods. Katsuki confirming the fact that he won the fight, and started to talk to Izuku about the power he had. I let them finish that. But you still lost to me. Why? How could you lose? Izuku started to cough. I jumped at Katsuki, tackling him to the ground. What the? Lion? Baka! At this point, I was starting to tear up. Just a little. Just a little. After tearing up just a little. Baka! 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 I repeatedly started calling him. Lion? Lion, what are you doing here? 2 blankets isn't gonna keep me warm enough to keep me asleep the entire time, Katsuki. What? Looked up in Katsuki's eyes and started yelling at him. Not at my highest yell, but, at a yell nonetheless. I looked up at him. Why do you regret the way you saved me? Yes, I may have been jumping up a lot and all over the place when we were kidnapped. I was being reckless. If it weren't for you thinking logically, they would have just uprighted killed me. Or just knocked me out permanently and just moved to a different location. You kept your calm. You kept your cool, making them relax from the tension that I was bringing. So they didn't hurt me more. You were thinking logically, I was not. Thanks to you, we made it out of that segment. And then out of the next segment, I would have died right then and there from using that much power if you didn't carry me out of there. I would have died right there, causing All Might to probably have died in the process as well. If anything, you saved All Might from dying permanently. You saved so many. The villains would have won if it weren't for you. So don't regret the way you saved us. Me. Damn it. No. Katsuki looked stunned. He didn't say a word. Paka. I started to tear up a little bit more. You saved my life. And you regret it? You regret I know you don't regret saving me, but you regret the way you did it. You did it perfect. Why are you putting so much pressure on yourself? You know it had nothing to do with you. The reason that what happened, it was nothing to do with your fault. All Might then piped in. I was going to lose my quirk anyway. It was only a matter of time. Nothing that you did caused any of my downfall. That was my own self. It was going to happen. Sooner or later anyway. Katsuki looked to the side. I squeezed him into a tight hug. Practically on his lap. He pulled me into the hug. He lifted from where I was tackling him onto the ground to where I was literally sitting on his lap. My legs were wrapped around his waist, while my hands were wrapped around his shoulders. As his hands were wrapped around my waist, as he sat down. Katsuki looked at Izuku for a millisecond, out of pure curiosity of how he was reacting to this whole situation. Izuku looked to be on fire. But now's not the time. Izuku was calming himself down because now is not the time. Baka. Wen mumbled one more time, while squeezing Katsuki tighter into a hug. I know. Now, stop squeezing me before you kill me. Wen loosened a little, but not enough to let go. You're not gonna let me go, are you? No. Your punishment from me is to carry me all the way back. But why? Because you left me in your room ice cold to go fight with my brother instead of just coming to talk to me where all three of us could have a vent day at the gym? I literally told the both of you we could do all this all together at the gym like the next day, but no one wants to listen to me. We have to do it our way. I said out loud. The both of them looked to the side at that. Wait. What do you mean left in his room? Katsuki instantly got up carrying me and started to walk next to All Might. Anyways, let's go. Bakugo Katsuki, what does that mean? I was not feeling 100%, so I went to, okay, so Katsuki looked down, I went to visit him, and I fell asleep in his room, and, he put 2 blankets over me, and then walked out of the room to go fight with you. I was going to carry her back, but I was going to be late, Katsuki added, trying to protect his own ass. Again, my phone, why do you do this? Anyways. Izuku looked about to scream his head off, before me and All Might piped up. On a side note, you guys would make a great wonder duo, we both said in unison. Huh? Seeing you guys fight, even if it scared the living crap out of me, it was so amazing. When Katsuki was doing his first move, where he started spinning with like his explosions, that looked so elegant and pretty. And then when you did that little spin attack with the light electricity, that was such a good format. It was awesome. It was so cool. I started to talk more, kind of gushing a little bit. Imagine if you put those powers together. If you guys worked in tandem, holy crud, there would be no thing you could not defeat. The both of you combined, wow, I would be terrified if I was a villain. Every single villain would, like, never get away. Everyone would be doomed because the Wonder Duo would be so amazing. Just picture it, your guys as quirks, fighting together alongside each other. Any enemy, forget it, any enemy's gonna go down instantly. The two of you working together, unstoppable team. I gushed. She has a point, All Might said. The both of you together. As she described it, a wonder duo. It would truly be unstoppable. Both Katsuki and Izuku looked at each other. Whatever. I see that smile. Shut it, Twan. Never again. We made it back to where Mr. Aizawa was. That was not a happy camper. The moment we got there, he looked at All Might. All Might picked me up. The 2 boys were captured by his scarf, and we went inside. He gave him a lecture, and basically they were under house arrest for Izuku for 2 days, Katsuki for 3, and my only punishment was I had to skip my free day. I just spent my entire free day studying. I was not allowed to go outside, which made me sad because I wanted to hang out with Shinso, but oh well. After we were given our proper punishments and told what to do, Mr. Aizawa personally watched as all of us go to our specific rooms we were supposed to be in. Since Mr. Aizawa found out I technically was lying to him about the room because of the fact that me and Katsuki's rooms are on different levels, I had to explain to Mr. Aizawa that I got worried about Katsuki, went to go see if he was still there in his room, and he wasn't, and I got away with it, so phew. So basically, my punishment, I had to skip my free day and spend the entire time studying. Their punishment, for 3 days, Katsuki must clean the house, and for 2 days, Izuku must clean the house. During the same time. Izuku had to spend the free day cleaning, and the next day of school, cleaning as well. And then Katsuki, same, but an extra day. Man, I did not want to skip my free day, especially to do studying. Once we got into our rooms, I went on my phone and texted Shinso. Hey. You excited for tomorrow? Actually, I got in trouble. What happened? I don't want to go into too many details, but basically, I annoyed the teacher too much, I guess you could say. And did something I wasn't supposed to, and now I can't have my free day. Really? Yeah, he said I had to spend my entire free day studying because what happened. Well, that sucks. Yeah. Do you want help studying? Well, I'm doing pretty good. There's only like 5 or 6 things that I really need to go over. My phone! I hate it. I hate it. Well, then, I have a surprise for you tomorrow. But I told you I can't. Don't worry, it won't distract your studying. Okay. The next day after waking up, I go to the cafeteria type lounge type kitchen thing. I don't know. To go and make breakfast parfaits while Katsuki goes to also make breakfast. As soon as he's done making breakfast and everyone starts to get up to go eat, Katsuki starts up the vacuum cleaner and starts to vacuum. I quickly eat my breakfast as I wait a little bit. What happened to those guys? Oh, they're under house arrest. Huh? I explained to them how they got into an argument and are now under house arrest due to it. In the most kindest way possible without giving any too many details. Ida getting very upset. I can't believe you guys would act like this, blah, 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 blah. Mina suddenly piped, wait, how do you know so much about this? I begged Mr. Aizawa to let me go with him to make sure Izuku was okay, and I got in trouble for it, and now they took away my free day. So I'd spend this entire free day studying. Oh man, that sucks. I was hoping we could all go to the mall today. Oh, well, I probably wouldn't have been able to go either way. I had plans with Shinso. Oh, so you had to cancel? Actually, he told me he had a surprise for me and told me to wait in the morning. As if on cue, Shinso had knocked. There was a knock at the dorm's front area. I go to open it and there was Shinso with a bag. What are you doing here? To study. I need to study for a few things in my class as well, so figured we could do a little hangout study time. I brought cookies. Oh, thank you. I quickly grab the bag out of Shinso's hand. You got my favorite cookies? Yes, I got your favorite cookies. And a few other things that we could have for studying. Plus my books. You are such a good friend for helping me through this. Okay. Come on, let's go. Halfway on the way to my room, Mr. Aizawa stops us. Dang it. What is he doing here, and what do you think you're doing? He needs to study too, and he figured since I'm studying already, he could help me, and I could help him. It would help us study better. We both look at him with pleading eyes. Fine. Just don't get into any more problems. Aye. I'll come and check on you to see what you know in a couple of hours. Okay. Mr. Aizawa then leaves. I am so shocked he said yes to that. Is he that scary? A little bit. We head into the room. Once in my room, we start studying a little bit. Izuku's point of view. I was stuck cleaning. I can't believe this is happening. I was cleaning next to where the girls' rooms were at. And when I got to Wayan's room, I overheard a conversation. Pfft, yeah, right, Shinso. Huh? Shinso? What's wrong, kitty? What are you doing? Nothing. Was he trying to do something to Wayan? That's it. As soon as he heard some other weird noise, like a shriek almost, Izuku slammed open the door. The shriek was Wyan trying to contain her laughter as Shinso was trying to balance a pencil on his nose. What are you doing? What? I could be a seal. Look at me, he says, balancing the pencil even better. They both look at Izuku. Did you try to break my door down? You could have just knocked. And what's wrong? Wyan looks at Izuku, puzzled. Sorry, I was trying to grab the handle and I guess I accidentally had my quirk being used. From the running. I'm here to clean your window. Okay. Izuku went to the back to where the window was at and started to clean it. Oh, man. I thought something bad. Well, anywho. But yeah, you totally got this one wrong. I'm sorry. I'm all caught up on the previous stuff, but there's just this one problem that I never know how to solve it. What part's confusing you? Wyan points to a certain section. I won't throw math at you guys or reading or anything because you guys are probably getting enough from school as it is. But I'm just gonna go ahead and continue with the script. Anyways, I have this one. When they put these two together, I don't understand why it's being put together. Well, you see, a little bit of more explaining later, and that's how you do it. Oh, that actually makes a lot more sense. Uku, how long are you gonna just stand there, vacuuming the same spot? Sorry. Oh, I'm almost done. After a little while, Izuku had left, and Wyan continued studying which and so. Occasionally, a cookie, every now and then, Katsuki blast opens Wyan's door, without a care in the world, and gets angry at seeing Shinso. What is he doing here? Correction, what are you doing here? Trash or laundry? Oh, trash is right next to the door. He looks down and sees the trash. And laundry? I can do my own laundry. I'm good. Alright, fine. Katsuki picks up the trash. Hey, you want another cookie? Sure. Shinso picks up a cookie and puts it in Wyan's mouth. I can put it in my own mouth. Katsuki looked fuming at this. Shinso only chuckled. Anyway, kitty. You want to go over my stuff now? Mm-hmm. She finished the cookie and then looked at his page. What section are you on? This part. I've been pretty good on this door slammed shut as Katsuki left. Anywho, I'm on this section. Oh, I remember this one. Are you confused on any parts? Just this one. Ah, you're in luck. I remember exactly what to do. As Wyan explained it, Shinso and her continued to study. After a while, though, they finished studying all the parts they needed, considering they were already so good at pretty much all the previous lessons, just what they were doing currently. After enough studying, they both looked at each other. We don't have anything else to study, do we? No, I don't think so. What do you want to do? Shinso leans back, all the way to the point where he's laying on the floor. I don't know. Want to play a game? Like what? We have Among Us on our phones, right? Yeah. You can play a quick game of Among Us. Alright. Wyan puts her name as Wyan Midori. Midori? Mm-hmm. Everyone calls me Midori now. So that way there's less confusion between me and Uku. They barely came up with that? We're all slow at nicknames, Shinzi. Shinzi? Maybe. Look, it's either Shinzi or Shin. That's the only things I can come up with right now. Alright, I like Shinzi. Why not? It kind of sounds like Kitty. Shinzi and Kitty. Are you just gonna chuckle to yourself forever, or are you gonna actually join? Right, sorry. What's the code? Wine gives the code. Why is your name the nickname I just gave you? 'Cause why not? The both of them play a couple rounds before their doors opened again. How many people are gonna come through my door? Wyan thinks in her head. Are you guys playing video games when I specifically told you guys to study? We already studied everything. We ran out of things to try to study. Mr. Aizawa then did rapid-fire questions. Really? That answer... Wyan and Shinso in unison gave the exact answer. Then... Another question. Wyan and Shinso another perfect answer. This went on for about 5 minutes, and Mr. Aizawa ran out of questions. I see you're all studied out. Fine, just don't leave the premise as continuation of your punishment. All right, sir. I swear, these kids. Oh, and be prepared for school tomorrow. There's gonna be a lot. Aye, aye, Captain. Anywho, after Mr. Aizawa left and the warning was given, me and Shinso continued to play Among Us for a while, eating cookies, joking, going back to studying something that we could have possibly forgotten just in case, and basically just hanged out. It was a lot of fun. I brought out some old systems that I had, and me and him played a couple of games against each other. I won. Once. Shinso surprisingly was very good at the games. That's not fair. Oh well. We had a lot of fun. That was the main point. I went into the kitchen with Shinso, both of us laughing and talking. You two seem to be getting along well. Yeah. I quickly said, dismissing it, completely thinking of something else. Are you okay? Shinso says, poking me. Sorry. I guess I went off into space for a little bit. How did you get off into space so quickly? I have no idea. The moment she said something, I just kind of flew away. Thinking about something completely different. Anywho, yeah, me and Shinso are really good friends. I go turn back into the kitchen. Ah, here it is. I found it. I took out some leftover homemade dessert I made. It was a cheesecake. Not my usual cheesecake where I just put like one ingredient. This one had 2 ingredients in it. It was a strawberry chocolate cheesecake. Personal favorite of mine. I placed it on the table and cut a slice. Here we go. Can I have a slice? Mina said, yelling from the back. All right, I say, cutting two more slices, one for me and one for Mina, since Shin's already got a slice. I closed it back up and handed Mina the slice. Awesome! I put the rest back into the fridge as I took my plate out. Shinzo took a bite. You made this? Yeah. Is it bad? No, it's really good. How did you make this? With hard work. No, it's never... Cheesecakes aren't really that hard, and then adding a few extra ingredients aren't that hard either. Baking's just pretty easy to me. Just like for another fellow classmate of ours. We began to eat a little bit more. So, what are you guys doing? We were playing video games and trying to get a couple studies in. Mina hummed. What about you? I came back from the store not too long ago. I'm just kind of chilling. Guys wanna watch TV with me? Both me and Shizu looked at each other and shrugged. Sure. We sat watching TV as Izuku and Katsuki made it back to the main area where we were at, just hanging around, cleaning excessively. How come your punishment was so light? 'Cause I didn't do anything bad. I yelled back at Katsuki. It's not even a punishment. You're having so much fun with it. I know. Shh, this is the best part. Come on. Okay. We continued to eat. We continued to finish off the last parts of the cheesecake. Can I have cheesecake after you're done? You're evil. Mina shushed everyone as her favorite part of the show came on. We continued to watch TV for a while, till it got pretty late. I waved Shinso bye as he left the place, telling me that he couldn't wait till next time we got to hang out. I agreed and we waved bye. I start to walk back. Well, time to prepare for tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a hard day, as Mr. Aizawa said. And according to what Izuku told me while he was vacuuming earlier, there's gonna be something. He said he saw someone phase through a wall, so maybe that will have something to do with what we're doing tomorrow. I have no idea. Then again, my hunches are normally correct. We'll find out later. Lion heads to her room. Gets comfortable. Really nice and comfortable. Her phone beeps. It was Shinzi. She was realizing how annoying that name's gonna be later. Oh, hopefully she can annoy the heck out of him. It would be so much fun. So much fun. She lifted her phone. Had fun today. Studying seems to be a lot more fun. Can't wait to see you the next time. Same. Night. Night, kitty. You seriously never gonna drop that, are you? Nope. Okay, night, Shinzi. Oh god, I just realized that. After sending my evil laughing emojis and turning off my phone, I head off to sweet, sweet, sweet slumber. In my, what people describe as a heat hellhole. But no, it is not. It is nice and comfortably warm. I quickly fall asleep. I really wonder what tomorrow has in store. And that is the end of Season 3! And guess what, guys? I'm working on another thing. You guys remember how there's a movie? Bum, bum, bum. Yes, I am going to make the movie! I'm making this channel a movie. I don't know if it's going to be as long as the movie, because my god, that will be one heck of a recording. That'll be a whole day worth of recording. And I don't know if I'm going to have, like, multiple pictures. I doubt it. I might, but I doubt it. But that will be either A, next week, or B, the following week. Tomorrow, I will be posting, hopefully, part 2 and part 3 of Hunter x Hunter and part 3 of Hunter x Hunter and part 2 of Assassination Classroom. Which I'm excited to continue for Assassination Classroom because... Karma-kun. I mean, can you blame me, guys? Karma-kun. Sunny's like, you like your 2D characters more than me. I'm sorry, I'm a weeb. And she's like, it's okay. It's adorable. My little baby. Anywho, before I start gushing about my girl, who made me die of a blushing attack a couple days ago, she watched a bunch of my videos as soon as I posted I posted a video about her and me and a couple of my friends just being stupid. And she later that day called me and reacted to all of them, and I will never be the same. My face was so incredibly red. I was dying. I was screeching. I was like, oh my god, why are you watching my videos? She's like, oh, this one's so cute. What are the comments saying? Oh my gosh, did you copy your girlfriend? That's adorable. I was like, I'm dying. I'm dying. Have mercy. She's like, never! You embarrass me all the time. Time for me to embarrass you! It was so unbelievably cute. Oh, I had so many nosebleeds that day of adorableness. I'm gonna be reposting some pictures in a single video, which is like shortly after this, plus a YN video explaining that in season 5, a certain character is gonna come! Yes, I think you guys know who we're gonna see season 5. I mean, I've been hinting at it pretty well since season 3. So, when season 5 finally comes. By the way, guys, I will not post any episodes for season 5. If I finish season 4 before they bring season 5, we're gonna have to put Boku no Hero on a pause for a bit and make side comics. I will still post about the series, just the main series will be put on hold until the new episodes of season 5 will come, because I don't want to get anything wrong. I want to make sure that this story is an accurate representation of what would happen if Izuku actually did have a sister who ends up with Katsuki in the end. I want to make good content, and I want to make sure that this content is perfectly aligned to the actual story, so it makes perfect sense. I don't want to cause any spoilers. I've already read the manga books. Not all of them. I've already read the first 2 manga books after season 4. And I know what happens right after, and I could potentially, because I'm going to Barnes and Noble like crazy. I do it all the time. And I could potentially see more of what happens, but I don't want to spoil it for myself, and I don't want to spoil it for, I like reading the manga books, don't get me wrong, but I like reading the manga books after watching the anime, so I can see how much detail went into every scene as it's happening. And so I want to wait till after season 5 gets at least the first episode. As it's posting season 5 it's like pretty much how I'll be posting my seasons. So my episodes for the season. I want it to be as aligned because I want the storyline to be perfect exactly the way it's said in the story. So I'm so sorry if I am so sorry if I finish season 4 and there's not season 5 and you guys have to wait long for YN episodes of season 5. I just want it to be perfect with the story, and I don't want to give out spoilers to people who want to watch the anime and not read the manga books. I don't want to give too many spoilers. I would feel incredibly guilty, and I really don't want to do that. I am sorry, but you guys will have to wait till season 5 comes out for season 5. But before that, I will be creating the 2 movies. The first one will come out, the first movie will come out either next weekend or the following weekend, where I do the entirety of that movie. I just have to find out where the movie is at so I can get a word for word. That is going to be a long day. It's going to be like 2 days worth of recording. I'm going to be in so much pain. But it's worth it. It's worth it. I'm making a whole movie and it's worth it. Oh, this hurts. It physically hurts. Alright. Ow, my hand. What happened? Owie, my poor hand. And that's because I have to include the episode that goes with that, movie, too. The episode that happens before we even get on the plane. To head to that island. Oh. There's a episode of Boku no Hero that's in the middle, And I didn't make that episode yet because I'm saving it for the movie. I'm making a movie, guys. It's gonna kill me, but I'm making a movie. Oh, I feel bad for my artist. She's gonna have to make so many pictures. I'm making a movie. She has to make it. I feel bad for my artist because she's gonna make at least like 3 pictures, and that makes me feel bad. Like, she has to create 3 pictures, and that's why I'm like saying it might take longer than the next week to like the second week, because I really don't want to put any more pressure than I already do on my artist. I'm like, can you have this picture out in this amount of detail? I explain the picture as best of my abilities without giving too many spoilers because I want her to enjoy the series too. I mean, that would just be bad to have like coworkers who just know exactly what's gonna happen. I'm like, well, it makes the content bad. So, nah. Like, who wants that many spoilers? Like, honestly, like, if you are watching a show and you're in love with it, and there's, like, another season coming, like, why would you want to know all the spoilers? It makes the show have less spark, have less excitement. So I try my best to keep spoilers out for anybody. Like, if anyone asks me, like, a question, I try to keep it as spoiler-free as possible. I gave 1 spoiler, and I feel bad about it. I'm like, should I have done that? I mean, I know there's gonna be new characters that get introduced and stuff. There's even more characters, actually. There's more things and stuff like that. And currently, I'm working on a project with somebody else for their channel. I'm working on a project for this one female. I'm not going to give her a shout out until she posts something, because I've been begging her to post on her channel. And I don't know what her channel is called. I do know what her Discord name is, though. And she's creating a full-blown animation story for her channel, which is going to come out soon. And when it does, I will give a shout out then. But yeah, I was like, you gotta do it, dude. It's so awesome. Me and her are both working on a script for it almost every day, and it's awesome. The script is going so good. It's going great. This is a long outro. This is a long outro, and I apologize. This is almost like 12-minute long outro. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and leave. Oh, before I do, I have to remember, I have to give another shout out. Okay, so I have a friend, Purple Wolf Girl. I'm pretty sure you've seen her in the comment section. If you go in the comment section, like occasionally in my videos, Purple Wolf Girl is having a bit problem on her YouTube. She has a dare video with a bunch of different characters that people love and adore, and she wants to get more dares out. So I was hoping you guys could like go to her channel real quick, and I'll leave a comment. I'll leave a link in the comment section below. I'll put a picture up like right now. Please go over to her channel and basically just go to her channel and just help her out. Give her a couple dares so she can make those videos. She's pretty cool when it comes to videos. She's basically very meme worthy. So if you like a bunch of characters, creepypastas, AFMAO characters, if you like what the character she has, like Jacksepticeye there, she has like a bunch of characters, guys. You can go over there to her channel. The link is in the description below. I'm just giving her a quick shout out because she's a dear friend of mine, and I want her, to do good on her channel. So with that shout out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and end off this video. Again, but thank you guys so much for all the nice comments that you guys did in the last video, and thank you guys so much for everything. And if anyone is still here and has not clicked off my video, I am amazed. What are you doing? I'm just talking. Why? Well, if you guys stayed till the end of this video and you're hearing this right now, go in the comment section below and I stayed till the end. And I will give you a shout out in the next episode for everyone who actually is willing to stay for the 14 minutes that I've been talking. I will give you a shout out and everything, because my god, you guys are staying my entire length of my video. And the only way you'll know to do this is if you actually made it to the end of this video. Anywho, without further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and say my outro before this gets way too long of an outro. Alright, well, stay safe, my little mangoes. Stay safe, stay clean, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, my little mangoes!